Welcome to another episode of the Banner Report podcast, starring Cody Adams and Steve Crowley.
What's up, everybody? Back with another episode of the Banner Report. I'm Steve, and boss man Cody's over there. Let me do the intro for once. We're just gonna try out something new and see how bad I fuck it up. Here we are.
No, it's all right. You got to have a little bit more energy. But folks, I am Cody. My voice, if it sounds off, it's because I was at Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals in the Garden, which the Celtics lost, so that sucked. But yeah, I was hollering. You might have heard me. I saw me. I look like a goofy idiot up in the stands. But not as bad as the goofy players for the Boston Celtics on the court the other night. But we're coming to you live on, May 21st?
Something like that.
May 21st, Sunday night, Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals, Celtics at Miami. Steve, how are you?
It'd be better if the boys decided they actually want to play with some gumption. With a fucking pear in their sack and not like fucking high schoolers that are fucking looking at the bright lights.
What was the story of the last game? You didn't think they played with effort? I felt like the effort was there. It's just they got outplayed.
I don't know. It didn't look like they played with much fire. The only guy I saw play with any fire was Grant Williams, and they were all going to give him shit for that for poking at Jimmy Butler. But
yeah,
no, I'd also like this is the first time that I feel like we can actually blame Mazzulla for his coaching. I feel like a lot of the other coaching woes were kind of overblown. It was kind of rookie coach stuff here and there, like, you know, end of the Philly overtime game, not calling the timeout, and the bench being a little bit too long, the bench being a little bit too short in some of the games, not running double big. That stuff is all a little bit of rookie coach kind of mismatches, but the Heat ran 30 possessions in the second and 30 possessions in the fourth of zone defense against the Celtics, and they just couldn't fucking figure it out. And that's on the coaching staff to recognize, hey, they're running a zone. We need to have a couple of set plays in here for a zone. You knew you were placing the Heat. You know that they like to muck it up with a zone. That's coaching.
And Caleb Martin went off. That was another story of the game.
Yeah. I mean if Caleb Martin's going to do that, then sure. Like, I mean, if he's going to score 25 a game, then sure, go crazy. But a lot of help defense wasn't there against Jimmy Butler, too. They're letting him play king of the hill. Like, they were clearing out a side for him, and there was no help defense coming over to help.
Mazzulla switched it up. Derek White's back in the starting lineup.
Yeah, I went away from the double big, trying to speed it up, get the offense a little bit of a spark. We'll see how that works, because that's just going to be another body for Jimmy Butler to attack, and I feel like the Heat are going to come out in a zone a lot in the first with White being on the floor.
Yeah, but that's second all-team NBA defense, Derek White. That ain't no scrub on defense.
Yeah, Jimmy's getting whatever he wants against him. He doesn't have the body weight to do anything with Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean, Jimmy
with body and
he wants on
Grant Williams. he was taking Grant Williams to the post. Like, Derek White don't have the body mass for that.
Terrible offensive possession right off the rip. Hated
you're
that.
Way ahead of me. They're just tipping the ball for me.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is do or die, folks. If they lose, I think they're done. The Celtics season will be all but over. But if they win, I think we have a lot of life left. We are the more talented team. This would be another instance of the more talented team losing.
This has been a playoffs full of that.
Yeah, I mean the Heat are arguably the most. Every team they played in the playoffs was way more talented. You know, definitely the Bucks.
Yep, top to bottom.
Kevin Love with the injuries they've been
through. They've been through a lot of threes, a lot of injuries on that team with Oladipo and Tyler Herro both being out.
Them just getting Kevin Love seems like the trade the sliders are on easy mode. Like, who the fuck just let them get Kevin Love, a Hall of Famer?
The Cavs just bought him out. Like, I don't know why the Cavs didn't just keep him. Like, how could you not find space for him to play on your team?
I mean, they got Mobley. Mobley's a better player, but
yeah, but they started him and Jared Allen. Like, who's the big coming off the bench for the Cavs? I can't tell you who it is. You could have had Kevin Love being that big coming off the bench.
I mean, he's obviously he's getting great minutes for the Heat.
Yeah.
He's a leading scorer with 5 points.
I'd like to see some defensive intensity here. One thing I don't understand is like when we played the Sixers, they picked up James Harden full court and really just made him work every possession. I don't know why we're not doing that to like Jimmy Butler.
Oof. Also, Bam Adebayo's getting the ball down wicked low. I don't like that. Force him way up top, like you were with Joel Embiid, the freaking MVP of the league.
Yeah, make him work early in possessions.
Look like Al's doing right now. You'll see it if I'm a little bit ahead of you. You'll see it right now. That's a great defensive possession right there. Oh, Tatum almost got the push on that. Jesus, careful, dude. Did you see that?
You got Jimmy Butler bring the ball up right now, 7-5 Miami.
All right, I'm like a whole play
Force
ahead of
him up
you.
to the top of the. You force him all the way up to catch at the top. Yeah, it's a good defensive possession. I don't know how Tatum gets away with that one.
That was the clearest push I've ever seen in my life.
He does it on the fast break so much, and they never call it on him for some reason. I don't know why. They got Marcus.
I like that possession. I like this. They're playing with a little bit of momentum here.
Yeah, get stops, get out and move with it. That's when you have the most success against this Heat team. Oh, that ball's got to swing back, Jalen.
He hits it.
I know he got a bucket out of that, but he's got to swing that back to Tatum. Tatum's wide open in the corner for a three.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't understand how he gets everything he wants. It's like insane. He's like playing 2K, dude. It's nuts.
He's just playing King of the Hill right now. Is all he's doing. He's flattening everything out.
There's nothing Derek could have done. It was great defense. Great defense.
Well, somebody's got to help off of that. I know you're not supposed to help off of the strong side, but against Jimmy Butler, when you have Derek White on him, I'd rather give up a three than that.
Well, not when the whole team shooting 51%. The Heat are playing like this series feels a little bit like the unstoppable force meets the immovable object, you know?
Yeah, except for the Celtics are neither of those things. This year, they've shown to be very movable. They throw away games to the freaking Hawks.
We love that. Let them shoot all day, baby.
You are so far ahead of me.
Oh, come on, ref. Ugh. Refs are letting them play, boys. They're letting them play.
Play physical. If they're gonna let you play physical, play physical.
Did Love hurt himself on that? No, he's fine. Oh no, maybe he did. He looked like he tweaked himself a little bit.
Got a timeout already. Jesus Christ. Oh, he's going back to the locker room.
Yeah, he like gimped up off that one where he kind of got a clean look. He immediately waved, yeah. Not like you like the root for injuries and not like it could, you know.
No, I hate to see that. I want to beat every team fully healthy.
Well, you're not. I mean, if you do beat this Heat team, you're not.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, you want to beat them as healthy as possible. You never want to root for injuries in this league.
No, that's chintzy.
I mean, shit. Somebody could pull up their G League team. They could probably beat the Celtics. The Celtics will play down to them, so that's why I'm really hoping for fully healthy teams.
Look at you, Mr. Negativity. We don't need this negative energy, Steve.
We don't need it, but you're gonna get it.
We don't fucking need this negative shit. We need we're playing well. We're gonna win this one. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna force this to 6 minimum. Well, because they have to.
Forcing it to 6.
They have to. If they don't, they lose.
Scary. That sounds like we're losing in 6 when you say it like that.
No, I think we win in 6. Honestly, I think we win this. The floodgates will be open and we'll win the whole thing in 6.
I hope so, because
the Heat got to come back down to earth, bro. They have to.
Yeah, but they're doing shit. They're out coaching you though. That's the problem.
They're out coaching, but they're also hitting at an insane rate. They don't miss. The coach doesn't make them miss their shot. Make their shots for them.
They're getting good looks off of good coaching though.
They're getting good looks. I mean, they're even hitting the contested looks.
Hmm.
Like,
But like they were doing that in Boston. You think they're not going to do that in Miami?
we'll see.
Because you gotta have to at least play two more games in Miami after tonight. If you win tonight, to win the series, you're gonna have to play game four in Miami and game six in Miami.
I mean, it's just I'm just betting on the talent. I don't feel like I'd be wrong doing that. We'll see.
With
I
most
might
teams,
be.
I would agree with you. But with what we've seen from the Celtics team, eek. Can we talk about the Lakers and the Nuggets so I can feel better about my team?
Yeah, feel free. I couldn't. I tried to watch a little bit of it when I went out last night, but I couldn't see all. The screen was blocked.
Yeah, I was
They're
popping in.
down 3-0. The Lakers are down 3-0.
Yeah, we were having a game night back at the house, so we were watching. I was popping in and out on it, and it's a pretty good game. Jamal Murray just decided he's the best player on the planet. Him and
Now
Jimmy
that's
Butler.
that's worrying me a little bit. The Nuggets waiting for you at the end. That's worrying me. That'd be the
Yeah, the
team
thing
if
that
we can
worries
get
me the
by this
most
Heat
about it,
team.
the thing that worries me the most about it is that they're probably going to sweep that series, and um, for us to win, we got to play four more games. So their series is going to be over tomorrow night, and our series is going to be over for another 8 days. So they're going
Yeah,
to be sitting
yeah, I
there
know.
waiting,
I
all
know.
rested. All the little nicks and bruises are all going to be feeling a little bit better.
You're right, but like we're
The
still the
actual
more
team,
talented team.
we're still the more talented team, and their wing defense is not good. So that's what I'm banking on.
No, no way. What? That's the first foul of the night.
Yeah, they haven't called anything.
What kind of? Tell me what kind of call that is. Squishing the screen together. What the fuck is that?
What the fuck did they call?
I don't know. He went like this, like squishing the screen together.
I don't get it. I don't get that call. Who'd they call it on? Derek or Al?
I think Al,
I mean, Al might have grabbed him
because he held up two
on the
hands. He
screen.
held up two hands. Derek would only be. Well, you would also be two hands. I don't know. Can we get a walk, ladies and gentlemen? I hate this guy so much.
Which one, Tony Brothers?
No, you'll see. Well, yes.
We're talking about Zach Zarba. He's on the staff tonight, I'm sure.
Oh, we're screwed. We're screwed. Screwed. No, fucking Caleb Martin.
Oh.
Just out of the like, he's just a bum on 90% of the year, and then all of a sudden now he's the in the playoffs. I mean, Michael Jordan, the Christ.
Jalen's mid range is looking nice tonight, though.
Jalen has woken up. Yeah, he is woken up.
We need a big game from him tonight.
Yeah, he had a stinker last game.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see how long it takes for the Heat to jump into a zone defense. Holy shnikes, Jalen!
Ah, yeah.
Let's just run that play over and over again. They're never gonna block it.
Yeah, he can't get to him.
Nobody can get to it. That's like one of the most
When he
impressive
moves
shots.
with purpose, he's like almost like guaranteed bucket. It's crazy.
Yeah. When he has his head on his shoulders, right? Like, yeah, he's a guaranteed bucket. But he has some of those games where it's like you just can tell he's not all there.
Oh my God, with the ticky tack fouls, man. Jesus Christ. Every
I'm watching,
foul has been called on screens.
I'm watching an interview right now with Ali LaForce. I'm sure she's telling me something very interesting and informative that I can't hear.
Yeah, don't set a screen because you'll get called for it.
It's called one on Bam on the other end too, so I don't know what the fuck they're doing. You know what I want to see out of this series? I want to see Udonis Haslam get some minutes.
Well, I'll tell you what, if the Heat continue this way, he just might.
I want to see a blowout where he has to play at the end. What the fuck is that called too?
Zach Zarba. I
I don't
mean,
understand.
the call is he set a good screen.
I mean, I don't know what that call is on Brown. He moved his feet and went with him. Like he just got ran into.
Oh,
Holy shit! Yep, they love those corner threes. They really work
they
for the
haven't
corner
missed
three.
one yet. I just don't know what you can do if they're not going to miss. They're going to run the hit every 3-pointer play is like just going to be an impossible series.
Motherfucker. Yeah, Derek White has his back turned to the play. You gotta put your hands up.
Alrighty.
That's a foul.
It
Donde?
was a super late call. If it was, I don't. It's like nobody knew it was a foul until the ball was out of bounds.
Yeah, those bouncing off Zach Zar's big dumb head.
I mean, yeah, it kind of looked like a foul. I mean, I could see it being a foul. I just would have called it immediately because I'd be a good ref, not a shit fucking dumbass stupid fuck ref.
Tell me more about how you feel.
I mean, the late whistles are fucking brutal, and it's for every team. It's even for the ones against the Heat too. It's like the late whistles I cannot stand.
No, it's
How is that not a call? Oh my god!
I'm watching Bam Adebayo shoot free throws right now.
Bang a timeout. Thanks, Joe. I mean, like, I feel like the Celtics never get calls, man. It's like inconsistent. I don't know what like. It sounds like a poor sportsmanship, like bad fan. But tell me how that's not a foul on Jaylen Brown.
He got clipped on the way by.
It's like, and the ref's staring right at the play. It's not like he wasn't looking. So it's just like, I don't know.
Oh, Heat fans are so unbearable too.
I just hate like the refs are so fucking awful. The worst out of any sport, NBA refs. They're a joke. Grade A. So right
Brains.
now, 4-1 the foul ratio. Four
Yeah.
fouls on the Celtics, one on the
Only one
Heat.
that they got was on that weird fucking screen by Bam that they called, and they immediately called one on Rob on the other end. The fuck is this shit? Prehistoric Planet 2? Apple TV Plus? Why does everything gotta have a plus on the end now?
I don't fucking know. Makes you think you're getting more for your dollars.
Fucking bad marketing. He closes his fucking doors when I do listen to that swing music.
Is that what I'm hearing? Hey, like, baby, why don't we go down to the go down to the old gin mill and
Yeah.
do the
Grammy's listening.
hopscotch?
Grammy's watching some movie from the 50s or something. So.
Hey, that shit was a banger when she was 12.
Dude, she was 20 in the 50s. She was born in 1933.
Oh man, that's a lot of life, a lot of living.
Mm-hmm.
Good for her though.
She's probably more healthy than I am, to be honest.
You guys are racing to the finish line.
I might be there. Who knows?
It'll be a photo finish, that's for sure.
Hey, is Apple TV Plus worth getting? Do you have that shit?
Yeah.
Is it worth it?
No.
Okay, cool.
Unless you
Oh,
like baseball.
So I want to watch Ted Lasso and shit.
I even haven't watched Ted Lasso, the new season of it. Ted Lasso seasons 1 and 2 are great, but I heard this one's awful.
I heard this one's all right.
How would you know? You haven't even seen 1 and 2.
I heard it was all right. All right. So
I've heard it was awful. Hearsay.
I'm just telling you I'm just telling you what I heard too. Okay. All I know is that I watched. I get Ted Lasso clips on TikTok for like 90% of my TikTok, and I watch fucking all of them.
Yeah, no, it's I mean it's literally like liquid serotonin or like visual serotonin. It's like makes you feel really good after you watch it. But the best show on Apple TV is Severance. That show rules.
What's that one about?
So it's starring Adam Scott, I think his name is.
Oh, the dude from
If you
Parks and Rec.
yes, yeah,
Yeah.
Adam Scott, Christopher Walken's in it, and a couple other people who are like no names. I might be forgetting somebody, but anyways, it's like it takes place in like the kind of like a dystopian. I mean, it's like takes place now, right? But there's a program called the Severance Program where you go into this company and you get something implanted in your brain where like when you clock into your shift at work, you clock back out. You don't remember anything about your life outside of work, and when you clock out, you don't remember anything about your work life inside. And there's a lot of mystery in the middle of that. So it's like an interesting concept about work life balance. Uh, but it's like a lot of mystery in it.
Is it funny?
There's funny parts, but it's mostly serious.
I say Adam Scott's a pretty funny guy, and I know Christopher Walken would be hilarious.
Come on, Al. I would love to see Al just like not be a pass first type of guy right now. Especially, I mean, he's always looking to pass when he gets the ball inside, and I wish he just would try and finish the ball with the ball.
Oh, you got a bucket there.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't mind that. When he has the right matchup, I don't mind at all. Did Love come back in or no? I love like it.
Oh my Christ. Come on. 5-1 fouls.
Oh yeah, no idea. I'm watching Malcolm Brogdon dribble the ball up, so assuming nothing good happens on this offensive possession. They call a foul on Tatum for that?
It's just fucking ridiculous. It's just fucking stupid.
He's clearly trying to avoid him. The fuck? Didn't they not call a foul on Joel Embiid when he stomped on Grant Williams' head?
Yeah, he jumped on his fucking head, yeah.
But they're gonna call that one. Who the fuck knows? One great
It's
I have.
Tony fucking Brothers, a stupid fucking ugly gremlin. I hate him. I hate him with a passion.
He's got a fugly mug, that's for sure. If you're an official in any sport, we should not know your name. It's not a good sign when we know your name. Biggest gripe I have with the NBA right now is why the fuck is an 8:30 tip on a Sunday? Like it's the
Because
East Coast.
nothing else is on.
Exactly. There's nothing else on. Throw it on at fucking 3:30 in the afternoon, 5 o'clock, something like that.
This is primetime viewing hours, though. You know.
On a Sunday?
Yeah, of course. Eight
Oh,
thirty. Nobody's doing nothing. Everybody's going to work.
yeah, exactly.
Next,
Everybody got to go to work in the morning. Fuck anybody wants to stay up until 11 o'clock to watch a basketball game.
they know. Trust me. They know what they're doing.
At
I
seven.
agree. I would like an earlier start, but they know what
At
they're
least do
doing.
it 7:30. Like, what the fuck is the difference between 7:30 and 8:30?
Most
Nobody's out
people.
doing
I
anything
mean,
at
Sunday night
7:30 either.
football's at 8:30. You know, they know the most amount of eyeballs are on the
Well,
TVs at 8:30.
that's the problem. Well, Sunday night football is different because all the games are on Sunday, so something has to be 8 o'clock regardless. There was
No,
nothing
I
else
mean it
on
doesn't.
today. If there's only one football game on Sundays, they wouldn't put it at 8:30. They put it at 5:30 or 6. But they have all the rest of the games throughout the day, so
Tell me how this isn't. There's no fucking foul calls on this for the. This is just nuts. I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything like this in my life. This is the worst refereeing I think I've ever seen. If I'm Joe Mazzulla, I'd get ejected.
yeah, that'll go over well.
I'd punch the fucking mugwai right in the fucking face. Or whatever his name, whatever the gremlins are before they become goddamn gremlins. Mugwais, I think they're called.
You tell
Ugly
me.
fucking Furby head ass bitch. I hate him.
I have no idea. You tell me. my god, he fell down. It's like called a fucking foul. Oh my god.
I mean, Robert Williams got mugged and stabbed in the paint on his way up.
Shit, I might run a play on the side of the court that Tony Brothers is standing on and throw a pass as hard as I can and not catch it.
Yeah, this is where you have like Justin Champagne sign in for like one play, have him inbound the ball, but when Tony Brothers is like counting him in, you take the ball and you fucking hurl it at his fucking head, and then he gets ejected and it's another shot, and he
And
gets the
Tony
point.
Brothers is concussed and we can play with two officials. It'll be great. They have to have another official in the fucking building, though, I'm sure.
Oh,
I'm sure that's
finally,
part of the
Jesus
protocol.
Christ Almighty! Knowing the refs, this upcoming foul will be on Robert Williams on the ground, not on the Grant Williams shot attempt. No, it was. I was right. Yeah, baby. I'm having a great time.
I'm having a great time listening to you predict the future.
Is everybody having a good time out there? You know what I can just do? I'm just gonna hit the pause button and just wait it, give it a few seconds. Where are you at right now?
1 minute.
No, what's going on in the play, you dickhead?
Jimmy Butler just got a rebound. He's dribbling up the court, half court now. And then he just passed out for a Caleb Martin 3 that he hit because that's what happens when role players play at home. Holy shnikes. I'm going to force a 2-for-1 here. There you go, Jalen. Good job.
Oh,
Yeah, Jalen just played fucking atrocious last game. I don't know what the fuck's going on with him. You just tried to force a 2-on-1 and then you gave up a free layup and now they have a 2-on-1.
so one of two things happens here. Kyle Lowry's feet were not set, or his back heel was in the fucking restricted zone.
Jesus Christ, that's not an offensive foul. He was moving. I could see that from fucking.
One of those two things happens.
He's still moving.
His foot comes up from the restricted zone. So either his feet are moving or his foot is in the restricted zone. Fuck.
You're not going to waste a fucking challenge this early in the game either. Or did he? He might have. Did they use a challenge on that one? Yeah,
I
they
don't
probably
know.
did. That's probably why everybody's going sitting down. Oh boy. If the refs are going to call it like this, then the Celtics are going to lose, not because of the refs, but because as soon as the refs start, in their eyes, being against them, they just shit their pants. They don't know how to play through it.
It's not over yet.
Yeah, you think the Lakers are going to piss their pants tomorrow night and get swept?
Well, it ain't looking good.
Do you remember after game one, the whole Lakers fan base was talking about how they found the answer for Nikola Jokic by putting Rui Hachimura on him for 6 possessions, and he did really well.
Didn't work. That can't be
How's
a
that
secret
going
game
now?
plan.
How's that going now? I really wish that Rob would just kneed him in the mouth.
I mean, if you're gonna go down, you might as well go down fucking just as scrappy and hard nosed as the fucking Heat are playing you. Like, fuck it. Every
I
single
love how
time.
they play. I love how they play.
Every single time there's a rebound, Kyle Lowry slapping arms and no not getting calls. You might as well just fucking start slapping the fuck out of them. Like, get ugly. I think he got
Yeah,
poked in the eye.
might as well be scrappy. I mean, they ain't gonna call everything, so play scrappy.
Well, they're not calling anything if you're the Celtics. They're calling everything if you're the Heat, though. So this is a Celtics inbound and not a shooting foul.
How the fuck does that work?
This is insane. This is nuts. Oh my god.
I mean, he's shooting the ball. That's a and one.
No, he's a shooting foul. I'm still ahead of you, and I paused the fucking stupid video.
I'm getting teed up like a motherfucker in this. Not inbounding the ball. We're always going to the line.
Yeah, I know. He was still on the sideline when I said it.
Oh. Fucking yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This team just doesn't have really any gumption. It's just gonna start like Tails gonna start turning against them, and they don't really seem like they want to fight. Kim is laughing her balls off at something. Might have to go binge Ted Lasso TikToks after this game, for better or for worse.
Celtics down 8, folks.
No bucket in the last possession, which is a lucky for them. Very lucky. They gave up a good shot. Very lucky. Very lucky.
I don't know if that's a good shot. That's not a good shot by Derek fucking Kyle Lowry.
Derek Lowry.
That ain't a good shot. He was. It's like there's two defenders there. You're coming off the screen in full motion. That's like, I mean, while it was looked like it was kind of clean. I don't think that was a good shot.
That was a clean look. It was a clean look. You're happy with that at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I get it. It was executed well.
Yeah, better than we execute at the end of a quarter. Like how are we gonna throw stones right now? I'd still be dribbling the ball right now.
Well, I can just admire good fucking offensive play even if my team doesn't fucking do it.
Jason Davis would still be at half court dribbling the ball right now if we were trying to run that play.
I'm a human. So, Steve, did you go see Taylor Swift this weekend?
You know me, a big Swiftie. Big Swiftie over here. Oh, Brandon went over there, though.
Who?
Brandon Sullivan. Guy's soft as puppy shit. Was T Swift.
Taylor Swift is one of 2 artists to ever have sold out Gillette Stadium for 3 days in a row. Can you name the other one?
Aerosmith.
No.
Kenny Chesney.
No.
Metallica.
No.
The answer
Come on, you're not actually thinking. You got to think about who could do that.
Probably Drake.
No.
There's a lot of whites around. So is it a country artist?
No.
A classic rock artist?
No.
Is it a white?
Well, there's a bunch of whites, but I think one of them's Middle Eastern, or I'm not sure exactly.
System of a Down.
No, those guys aren't.
Serge Tankian and all the rest of them. Who is it?
One Direction.
One Direction? Mm-hmm. Yeah, brother. I was never gonna get that. I don't care how many guesses you gave me. I was not gonna get that. I forgot they existed until you said that name.
Well, I said, can you guess the other one? And you started guessing.
Yeah. I was still not going to be able to do it.
Maybe you would. I don't know.
You could tell me, hey, I'll give you $1 million if you dunk this basketball. I'm still not going to be able to do it.
Broke clocks right twice a day.
Yeah, until you break off the hour hand, and then it's never right.
I'm going to fucking break my dick off if the Celtics don't figure. That's not how it works. What is that? You kidding, right?
There's no hour hand on it, then how's it going to be right?
Well, fine, yeah, I guess ultimately if you can't tell what hour it is, but like a broke clock is right twice a day because no matter where it's stuck at, it will be that time twice in one day.
Oh no, I am fully aware of how the metaphor works.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now, that if I break off the hour hand off of a clock, it's never going to be right, and it's still a broke clock. Boy, oh boy. I would like to see somebody on the Celtics get a technical right now. That would make me very happy, actually.
You just got to play them the same way. I know this team can play better defense than the Miami Heat can.
Well, we can all play better offense because right now our offense is drive into somebody and hope for a foul.
And apparently, those are never coming unless you're wearing a jersey that's in white.
That's great defense. That's great defense by Malcolm. You better get that fucking ball back after that offensive possession. Jesus Christ.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Something good happens.
Not quite.
I respect Danilo Gallinari's suit game. He has a very strong suit game.
Well, he's European. Oh my God, Dave Portnoy's in the audience. I fucking hate that fucking hot dog.
Dumb racist fuck.
I don't know if he's racist or not.
I do.
Okay. Well, that's your statement. I just think he's just annoying.
Why is that not in the fucking shooting motion? I don't fucking get that.
I don't know. I mean, fucking Trey Young did that like 16 fucking times in the first series. So you think the Celtics are like, hey, fuck it, we're not going to beat this team, so we might as well just lose next two and just stay in Miami for a month?
Cancun
Dicks.
It's a real easy flight from Miami to Cancun. I mean, Jesus Christ, you're fucking top locking fucking Duncan Robinson at this point, and you don't have help on the backside. And this is just simple basketball that they're fucking up here.
Yeah, that was sloppy ass defense.
Christ.
Calling me from Miami. Miami. This is just a nuts fucking shot, dude.
Tatum's
Check out
on the
this.
board.
Huh?
So Tatum's on the board. I don't think he scored in the first quarter again.
I think he did. I think he hit a three. Look.
Yeah, well, this is what happens, Celtics. You gave them fucking life in the first two games. Now they have all the confidence going back to fucking Miami. Now all these fucking bench players and shit, they're all gonna have all the
This is
confidence.
insane, dude. They're hitting 50% from three again. This is fucked up. This is fucked up, dude.
You're running two at the ball right now. And giving up fucking paint touch to three. Jimmy Butler's not on the floor and you're losing these minutes. Jason Tatum do something challenge.
That's an and one, dude. Fuck. Jason Tatum do something challenge. You're a dick. He's trying, Steve.
I love him to death, but dude, like he doesn't have that demand the ball fucking
Al needs to probably come off the floor. I'd probably sub him out right about now. He's too old.
dude, he had 2, 4, and 2 last game. He played like 30 minutes. You have to give us something more than 2, 4, and 2 at a home game. And it wasn't like his defense was stellar.
Well, check this fucking upcoming bucket. What a lazy fucking defense.
They were losing pick and roll games with Duncan Robinson and fucking Bam Adebayo. All of your starters are still playing right now, except for Jalen.
Heater 8 for 14 maybe from 3-pointer.
Miami.
This is getting ugly. I almost want Jimmy Butler
What
to
is
come
that
in because he
defense?
can't shoot
Like,
threes.
What is that defense? I don't understand. Why is Smart in the paint? The guy's already hit three threes tonight, I think. And you're sitting in the paint off of him? Like, why are you helping on that? Yeah, they got Jimmy Butler sitting there just getting a nice big rest so that as soon as the Celtics start making a run, they're gonna call a timeout, put Jimmy Butler back in and make their life hell. Good job, boys. So when the Celtics lose this fucking series, and you're stuck signing fucking Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, and can't sign anybody else.
You can. I don't like the money's going to go up.
Well, yeah, there's both have super maxes, which is 35% of your cap between the two of them, or 35% each actually. So 70% of your cap is going to two players. So how are you going to fill out the rest of the roster? Can't go
Wait,
over
what?
17.
A supermax is 35% of your budget?
Yeah, it's 35% of your cap, and you have two super max players because Jalen got all NBA. So you got 70% of your cap going to Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown.
Well, Steve, I'll flip the answer. I'll flip the question or my answer as a question on back on you. If you're not going to
Here we
pay
go.
both those guys supermax, who are you going to pay?
Trade Jalen Brown and go get some fucking pieces. Get some guys with some fucking
You're
balls.
not just going to win anything without two. You need two superstars minimum to win in this league.
I mean, look at the fucking Heat right now. They're beating the brakes out of you.
When was the oh, I'm sorry. Did they win the championship yet?
No, but they went to a championship just like we did, and they only have one.
I mean, they haven't won any. I said to win in this league.
I mean, we have two superstars too. We haven't won anything either.
Yep, but we're about like we just went to the finals last year.
Saying after
We're in
we
the
lose
Eastern
this
Conference
series.
Finals again.
When we lose this series against
So
the
you're
Celtics,
so who we okay fine. Who are you gonna go get?
no, you trade
Historically weak free agent class, by the way, this year.
No, we're not signing anybody. We're trading for people.
Well, apparently
Sign and
signing people's a
trade
big
Jalen.
deal to you.
Huh?
So apparently signing people's a big deal to you.
Oh, if you sign
So-
Jalen and Jason, then you don't have any money to sign anybody. But if you trade Jalen, then you can put more pieces around.
Like who?
Well, it's not for me to figure out. We're in the middle of a playoff
why would who are you gonna get this? Like a equivalent value to Jalen Brown that's available.
You're never going to get equivalent value. You're always going to get 70 cents on the dollar.
So pay the guy that's gonna give you the best value.
We're not
for
going to
your
go anywhere, I don't think, with these two right now.
right now. But the thing is if you pay both of them, you figure that one out. You know,
See if we can figure it out. I'm just scared we're going to be stuck in the same shit of, oh, we're really talented, and then the playoffs come, and it's just like, all right, you didn't play with any gumption again. Because this is the second playoff we've seen in a row. They just didn't.
I mean, listen, if you want to blow it up after going to the finals and then losing in another Eastern Conference Finals, then that's your call. I would not do that.
I don't know.
It's not like we're not in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Well,
For like the fifth time in like 6 years, maybe.
Yeah, well, this is the third time in 4 years we faced the Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals. So I'm just talking very nihilistically about what happens when we lose, but we're still in the middle of a second quarter of a game that we could win.
The 20 million that or whatever I think it's actually even more than that. I think it's like 32 million that Al Horford's making is a killer. He's a good role player. He's not worth that much money. I think he's the third highest paid player in the team. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong off on that.
Do you think he's gonna pay more than Smart is?
I don't know. Now that
2
I said
years,
it,
$19.5 million. So he's making 9.75.
20 minutes. So it was 20. It was what?
It's 2 years for 19.5. So he's making 9.75.
Oh shit, that's way under. He's
Yeah,
still not worth
he
20
had
million
that
a year.
$30 million a year contract with the Sixers, but that ran out I think like last year, and then he signed a new one for 19.5, which I don't hate.
He's not worth that. If he's not hitting 3-pointers, he's not worth it. Which he's gone way to sleep.
No, Malcolm Brogdon's making $22.5 million a year. Jalen just got dumped on, and he's making $31.8 million a year.
Heat are 8 for 14 from three, by the way.
Hmm?
The Heat are 8 for 14 from three, by the way.
Sick.
I
Great to
kind of
know.
said that, and I said it a little too early.
Yeah, this is getting really gross.
This is getting ugly. This might be an early one, folks.
Yeah, this is this is
Oh
great.
my Christ Almighty! Look at this call. This is fucking insane. This is insanity. I mean, it kind of is a foul, Marcus.
I like that we're running we're down by 18 and we're running a Derek White, Marcus Smart pick and roll. Um, Kyle Lowry just doing Kyle Lowry things, just running into people for no fucking reason. Like, that's not a basketball
No,
play.
Marcus Smart ran into him. You'll see it on the review. I don't know why he did that.
No, he did what he's supposed to do. You get in front of the guy so that he can't get around you. Yeah, we have some really bad contracts on here. I mean, Derek White's making $18.3 million a year. Oh man, here we go, boys. What do you think the second half adjustment is going to be for Missoula?
Somebody do something.
So we got another foul on a pick and roll. It's going to be
At this
fucking
point, just
wild too.
at this point, just set like a million picks for Jason Tatum. Everybody just set picks for Tatum. Let's see if he can get 50 or something.
Yeah. The only problem is as soon as you set the screen for Tatum, the double comes. So they need to start running more actions off ball so the Tatum's not getting doubled every time he actually gets a shot off. Then Rob's jumping at pump fakes like Jimmy Butler's gonna pump fake you every time. What the fuck are you doing, Rob?
Celtics down 19, 20 points now.
Jimmy Butler hasn't even broken a sweat yet.
Why can't we finish at the rim anymore? This is insane. How's that not an and one?
They don't have any shot blockers.
Oh, sick. You're about to love the. You're about to love this.
Did they save it in bounds underneath their own basket again? They love to do
No,
that.
no, you're about to love this. Tony Brothers is in his bag. Golly.
What the fuck is Tony Brothers blowing a whistle for? What? What the fuck is he blowing a whistle for? Smart gets a tech. That's the softest tech I've ever seen.
That's funny.
What did he do? He held his arms out.
Yeah, you complain about the call. I mean, if we're gonna call that, then
No, we're gonna tee people up for complaining for calls, then like we're gonna watch fucking bench players play against each other because that's all that fucking NBA is. Oh, I love to see that fucking statistic. The Heat's undrafted players have 33 points, and the Celtics as a team have 35. Told you, Derek White can't cover Jimmy Butler.
I don't know if anybody in the NBA can.
I see Jason fucking Tatum try. You haven't. He's the only person you haven't tried to cover him yet.
Oh my god. I don't think I'll be watching the next game if this is the effort that you're gonna see.
That's what I was telling you, man. They didn't play with any balls last game. They came out this game flat as fuck.
I thought they played actually kind of well last game. Just the defense was not as good as it's been all year. How is that not a foul?
What's that offensive possession? You just passed the ball, stood there for fucking
That's
10
what I'm
seconds and
saying.
shot a three without even dribbling.
I'd like want to sit him for the second half for that.
He was not good last game either. He was turning the ball
Yeah, he
over. He
was
wasn't
brutal
getting
last
back on
game.
defense.
Man, this must be fun. If you're a Miami Heat fan, this must be fun. Although saying a Miami Heat fan is an oxymoron because they don't exist.
No, they just show up for the playoffs. They're like Red Sox fans.
What? Red Sox Fenway Park sells out every single year. What are you talking about?
I'm just fucking with you.
That's a
That's
terrible
random.
example. You got to say like a Rays fan. Although they only I mean they never show up at all, even during the playoffs.
They've made the playoffs in forever. I think
That's
Evan
another
Longoria was
terrible
the first
example.
woman to make the playoffs last time. The fucking Heat are gonna hang 70 on you in a fucking half. The 26th ranked offense in the league during the regular season is gonna hang 70 on you.
Hey folks, a little positive momentum growing here. Instant timeout by fucking Spolstra. I think the more pertinent question and the most likely turnover you will see with the Celtics squad is will the head coach be back? Everybody
Usually the
knows the
question
players.
is, usually the answer
Sorry.
to that is a question of who are you gonna get. But right now there are good coaches out there. Like
Yeah,
Nick
Nick
Nurse
Nurse,
and Budenholzer are both out there. I know we say
that
we
guy's
want to go
draft tested.
Budenholzer, but like he's better than what we got right now. I
I
think
want Nurse. I'd want Nurse.
I'd want Nurse more than Budenholzer, but like god damn,
Doc Rivers. Bring him back for a
no,
reunion.
we're good. The way he left, no, we're good.
um,
Holy shit!
yeah, and I mean, listen, it's the NBA. Everybody knows the players don't are the last people to go. It's the
Yes,
coach, the
those are the
GM.
guys that make the most money.
Well, it's also the maybe I just fell into it. You're saying that you don't think we can get where we want to go with these two stars, and you're like, well, if you can't do it now, get rid of them. And I'm the guy who's like, well, you have a guy who's second team All NBA, an All Star, and he's 25 years old, 26 years old, uh, and wants to play for you. In a way, like I'd rather keep the guy than go and try and find something that could get you know get somewhere else, like more value elsewhere or the same amount elsewhere. I'd rather the
I
guy
see
in the
that.
pocket.
I see that. I definitely see that argument. I mean, I'm just.
But that's also how you get
Seen
James
this.
Harden and Joel Embiid together, and you know, nothing ever
I've just.
happens.
I've seen this story happen so many times in a row so far. Where it's every year. It's like they run into some adversity and they just fold.
I mean, last year they ran into a ton of adversity too. Don't get it twisted. Two back-to-back game sevens against the very team you're playing. By the way, right now.
Yeah, and then they went to the finals, and then all of a sudden they started falling apart, and then there was that. And this year it was all right. You lost two games to the Hawks. Game one against the Sixers, no Joel Embiid. You gave up 45 to the only guy on the other team that could score, and then lost that game. Forced that game into 7 games.
So what switched? What you? Because I don't feel like you were gonna. You were saying this after the Sixers series. I feel like we were both feeling pretty good. What switch is that
Well,
you're getting?
it's also kind of hard not to ride the high of like a 30-point blowout in a game 7, where Jason Tatum has 51 points.
Yeah,
It's
but you
kind of
weren't
hard
even
not to
thinking this
ride that
before
high.
that.
I was high on this team for a while, but it's like you're playing the 8 seed now, and you can't get up for that, and you can't
Yeah,
put your foot down against just Jimmy Butler. Like
it's a little bit faulty of an 8 seed. You know.
it's not that faulty of an 8 seed. They're fully injured. Like their starters averaging 25 a game isn't even playing because he's injured, and like you're still shitting your pants against Jimmy Butler. They showed a stat earlier where the fucking undrafted players on their team had almost as many points as the entire Celtics team. We're just going over contracts. You're giving $70 million to Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, and they're getting outscored by bench players that weren't
These
even drafted.
undrafted Like, these undrafted players have been on this Eastern Conference Finals team for like 3 of the past 3 years. So like 5 years. So like they uh they are a tested group. They're not just any group of undrafted free agents. I think that's just a flashy thing to say.
I don't know, man. It's just like, dude, you're in the Eastern Conference Finals. We've been there before. We have the veterans to know what we need to do, and we're still just out here, like, not doing it. Like, you're losing minutes to a Heat team with Jimmy Butler on the bench. They have Cody Zeller playing minutes right now, and you're not scoring on him. It's frustrating. I don't know if that's coaching or what.
That's great defense. That's an and one bucket. How is that not an and one? Jesus fucking Mary and Joseph.
Jesus Christ, you're ending up with step back jumpers for air.
Let's get it close before half, gentlemen, please. Wow, the refs. I mean, they can't figure out anything because the whistles are just really bad on the interior. Oh my god, dude.
What is that defense by Jalen on that one? You got so lucky. Yeah, I mean,
This feels like it's almost so it's so laughable. It's almost like it's fixing. It's like this game's fucking fixed, and that's such a fucking loser sports fan thing to say. But that's so bad. I mean, yeah, Grant Williams fouled Jimmy Butler there for sure, but Derek White just got fouled the same way, and they didn't call it.
yeah, I don't get that.
It's just a fucking
I also don't know what
obnoxious.
Grant's supposed to do on that. I don't know how you don't foul a guy on that. He moved his feet, he stayed in front of him, and I would like to see every player on the starting lineup get a tech. Just get one. Everybody gets one. You just get to sit and scream it until your brother's face until he tees you up.
Protests coming out. Protests the second half. Be like, we're not coming out till you get a new ref squad.
I mean, you're not gonna win the fucking game the way you're playing anyways, so you might as well not come out. They're just doubling Tatum, and they're just like, all right, now we're gonna go ISO. Like, what are we doing? I don't know. What is this deep? What is this offense? Joe, you have to figure out something here. You have to figure out a way to get play Tatum off the ball and get him a fucking post touch or something.
Dude, stop shooting the three. They haven't found. They haven't hit a three in fucking what seems like years. I mean, they're airballing. Like they're totally rattled.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is like they get rattled so easy. You see, other teams don't get rattled like this.
Push.
That's a wide open three, and you airmailed it.
How is that not a foul? Tony Brothers just stared at Marcus Smart get fucking fouled. Oh my god, that's insane. I'm gonna rip the rest of my hair out.
Bro,
I swear to God.
I'm so far behind you. Tatum just got fouled. He hasn't even made it to the line yet.
Oh, don't worry,
Oh,
he
he's not
doesn't
even
get any
going to the line.
shots. Yeah,
He's not
no,
even
that's
going
not.
to
They
the
didn't call
line.
that as a foul. What is Jalen Brown needs to sit? He just needs to sit. He's been terrible.
I mean, this is what I'm saying. We're gonna pay that guy a supermax to do this in the playoffs. Don't waste the whole clock standing there dribbling the ball out. Like you're losing the game, running offense. Why is that the shot that you came up with? One pass, three, with a hand in your face.
Celtics are down
I really wish Jimmy Butler hit that shot. He was
17.
very bad.
17? No. How much are they now? I can't do math. 15?
Yeah, and Jimmy Butler's still yelling at a ref for some fucking reason.
I mean, did you see that play Marcus Smart made?
Yeah, he got fucking hacked to shit, knocked
He
over, and they're
fucking
like,
got
all right.
nailed. And he nailed the bucket, thank God. But fucking Christ. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Well, folks, Celtics down 15.
Fuck. Just so bad. Just atrocious. No effort.
Celtics have 3 free throw attempts, folks. 3 free throw attempts? That's fucked up. That is screwed up, baby. Well, Steve, what would you like to see the Celtics do? And I mean seriously, not something crazy, which would actually be helpful, like grabbing a fucking 9 millimeter and shooting Tony Brothers in his kneecaps. Just kidding. I don't wish death or harm on anybody.
You get fucking booted off of fucking YouTube. If anybody ever watched
No,
that
I'm
shit.
saying that. I'm saying that's nonsense. Nobody would ever want to see that happen. Something helpful, like working on the threes. Also, I'll probably just cut that.
Yeah, no kidding. Maybe we should do that, huh? Well, what did I say at the beginning of the podcast?
I don't remember.
This is the only thing I wanted this team to do was play with some gumption. Play like you had a pair. And what have we seen in this first half? We're just getting
Um,
stepped on. We are the ants. You know that saying, sometimes you're the hammer, some days you're the nail? Well, today
yeah.
we're the fucking. Today the Celtics are a piece of fucking wood just getting fucking absolutely fucking slammed. Jesus Christ.
So how are they going to do better? Play harder is your answer. I feel like that's a pretty general thing to say.
It's not that hard. You just got to manage the intensity of the fucking heat. There's no intensity on offensive end. It's one pass. It's like, all right, I'm gonna shoot this air ball. It's one screen. Oh, I got doubled. Oh, we're gonna go ISO on the other side of the court and not get anything because we're gonna try and ISO Bam Adebayo. That's a pretty good idea. Fucking on defense, it's like, all right, we're just gonna help off of shooters for whatever fucking reason, and not let. We're not gonna guard our fucking yard on the perimeter. It's effort, and there's just no effort on this team. They're just laying down like I've seen them do before. This
I
is
mean,
fucking.
I'm discouraged at this point. I don't know if any of that's going to work.
We've seen the highs that this team can get to, and then this is like the effort that they put up in the fucking playoffs. Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown combined 9 of 24 from the field. That's not gonna fucking do it.
I mean, they're just launching air balls. It's a miserable type of offense. I'd rather them just, if you're not going to get called, just keep taking it in.
There's really not like a positive to this first half. I'm trying to find one. I'm trying to find a guy who shot the ball well or did anything like. What am I gonna say? That Al Horford had a great offensive first half. He's 3 of 4. He got
Derek White played
8
pretty
points
well
and
the
one
first half.
rebound. He's a minus 13, the worst plus or second worst plus minus on the team. Malcolm Brogdon's a minus 16. 0 of 4 from the field.
Yeah, but he shot the three ball pretty. What was he like 2 for 5 from three? 2 for
Horford.
4? No, White.
White is 6 points on 2 of 3 from three, and has missed four. Missed his other 3 shots.
He's sneaky been the best shooter for the three ball. Like that's the series.
I mean, this is just getting. It's just turning into blowout fashion quickly.
Well, I mean, 15 is not an insurmountable lead. Just get on a nice early run here, get it close, and get it really close by the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter, keep up the pace, and you can eke out of here with the win.
Vincent, Martin, and Robinson have 31 points on 12 of 18 shooting. Like, that's bad.
Also, we might just have to say Charles Barkley's been riding the Celtics team heavy, and he guaranteed a win for the Celtics tonight. So that's going against us too. As if the universe wasn't cruel enough.
I have guaranteed the Celtics win every playoff game so far, and
Guaranteed.
I've been wrong many a time.
Yeah, I mean, I think I said this was going to be a sweep. I still might be correct. It just might be the wrong team at this point.
This series was either going to be a 7 game series or a 4 game series, in one way or the other. We didn't know who was going to win the series, but we knew it was either going to be a sweep or a fucking.
God, let's hope it's a 7 game series. It's our only hope at this point. Fuck. Uh, yeah, man, this is no fun. When your team loses, this stinks. But I don't think you go into the blow it up immediately mindset that you're going into. The boomer bust way seems like you be out, you shit out, you won't win any rings. You'll be shit out of luck of superstars because they all walk because they don't trust you anymore. And then we'll be back in the fucking lottery, back in the for fucking 20
Can we
fucking win seasons.
can we trade Jalen Brown for the number 1 overall pick? Is that an option?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's an option for us. I don't think it's an option for anybody else.
Can we get Wembanyama in here for game 4? Is that an option?
Yeah, speaking of which, congratulations, San Antonio Spurs, on your next Hall of Fame big. I mean, to be fair, they had to suck really bad to get it, but you know,
Yeah. But at least like the whole year, you knew what you were going for. Like there wasn't like, oh, halfway through the year we decided to start sucking. It was like, all right, from day one, it was like, all right, we know we're here. We know what the job is.
I mean, look at how fucking, I feel like it's a little bit fucking wretched to be like, we just went to the finals last year. We're back in the Eastern Conference Finals this year, and we're perennial Eastern Conference Finals teams, if anything. And we're like, oh fuck, they're not gonna win. They're not winning, but we're here. We're in the show. We're one of 4 teams left, and we could be the Spurs. We're just like, I hope the guys have fun out there, for the 82 games. I just hope they have a good time because I'm certainly we're not winning.
See, there's a highlight from last night's game. Huh? Let's go. Let's half-ass one. Let's put the game on in the background and not pay attention. And if something happens, we can look up. Like,
Yeah, like, oh, did you see that Jeremy Sohan fucking highlight? Like, guy's gonna be really good.
or you tune in for the Spurs versus Celtics game because you know the Spurs are going to beat the Celtics for whatever fucking reason. It's
Yeah,
like then you can
yeah,
just brag about that for a night.
yeah. Like we're like thoroughly disappointed and shocked when our team loses. They're like the opposite, except for when they win. Like, man, I can't believe we knocked off the fucking Celtics. We think the world's falling and ending around us because we're down big in the Eastern Conference Finals. And listen, I don't think we're fully wrong. You know, you can only do this so much before it gets really tired, and you're like, what are you actually doing?
Yeah, it's like would you rather be the Buffalo Bills going 4 straight Super Bowls and losing all of them, or would you rather be like the Steelers and be in the playoffs and then make the Super Bowl one time and win it?
Um, that's a tough one because we're talking about being in the Super Bowl, and football's like,
It's a little different, but
yeah, it's a
it's the
little
one
bit. I'd
it's
rather
the one
be in
that
the,
I can
the Super
think of
Bowl.
off the top of my head.
I'd rather be in the Super Bowl and have a chance than
Yeah.
you know be like, oh, we fucking suck for half
Super Bowl, yeah, Super Bowl is
the
different. It's like a
decade.
one game where it's like, all right, it's not like you're making it to a series and then you can just watch your team choke it away for 4 straight games.
Yeah, it's like the Sixers. It's like the Sixers. They were in a spot. They're in a spot now where they have to do something pretty drastic to feel like any type of progress will be possible next season because like their best player just won the MVP. They finished with the third seed in the really tough conference. And then they just like the same thing happened. They lost in the second round of playoffs again.
They lose in the second round every fucking year.
Yeah, and it's like, well, the story's kind of been written on James Harden, and Joel Embiid's 30 years old now, and he's a big, and it's pretty. This is like the pinnacle of his play. Like he doesn't get better than this.
No, you don't get
I
better.
don't think we can say that as Celtics fans. You know,
The guys can get better, but it's also a mindset thing. And I don't know if you can change your mindset.
It sounds a lot like the LeBron talks, or early LeBron talks.
Well, like those were overblown too. His mindset's always not a killer. He passes too much. But like if you ever look at all the plays that they complain about, they're always the right play. It's like, do I want him taking a 3-on-1 contested layup, or do I want him kicking it to the 40% 3-point shooter in the corner?
And Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum are both the youngest players to do what in the go to how many Eastern Conference Finals?
I mean, 5 and 6, I think. 6 for Jalen, 5 for Tatum. But then we're going back to the same thing. It's like, all right, we've been in the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times, and we have made it to the finals once and lost.
Okay, but some of those were like their first or second years in the NBA. Those don't count. Those don't get held against them.
All right, we're on 3 and 4.
It's not like the Sixers are where I think you think we're at, and I don't think we're that at all. I think we have like another level to go to actually talent wise. And same thing with the coach. Like, if we want to roll with Ime, we can, and can hope that he has he has like a whole season under his belt. He's actually going to be tested. He's been tested at that next season. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm sorry. He made the same thing actually, but
wild boy now.
you know, uh,
Nobody telling you.
so she probably knows she's gonna bilk him for all his fucking money, as she should.
Well, she's
Get
tweeting
every single penny from that
Celtics
dickhead.
lose. Oh, it's a great Friday night and everything. It's like, yeah, like be mad at the Celtics for firing.
She's also a Heat fan, right?
Huh?
I think she's a Heat fan.
No, she's just mad at the Celtics because the Celtics fired Ime and put out all the thing about him, like all of his sexual misconduct and everything.
You think she's mad at the Celtics for that?
Yeah, she put out a whole statement about how the Celtics shouldn't have said anything and all this, that, and the third. It's like, yeah, people are gonna ask questions if the guy that's coaching one of the most popular sports teams in America just isn't there the next
Wait,
year.
Gabrielle Union. Wait, no, I said Gabrielle Union. I'm sorry. What's
Neil
his
Long.
wife's? Neil Long. Fuck yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, Gabrielle Union's married to
She's married to Dwayne Wade. Duh. That's why I'm fucking in the wrong mind space with that.
great. That's a great couple. That's a power couple right there for sure.
Yeah. I mean, she's divorced from him, so.
Yeah, she went on this whole tirade with the news about how the Celtics shouldn't have said anything about it and everything. It's like, yeah, well, what do you want them to do? They're a public organization and they're firing their head coach.
It's just foolish.
The finals last year.
Like,
so just being salty about what happened. That's fine. You can be salty. And
any team that fires their coach has to give a reason why.
Yeah. Like, come on. If anything, be mad at Woj for the way he fucking the way he tweeted everything. All right, what are you looking for this second half? Because you've heard my spiel on the boys.
I don't think the threes are falling. I know this is what the offense is predicated on, but they've had a lot of success in the interior all playoffs, realistically. So be intense, like you said, and we need like another level. Just be as physical, match there. If it gets dirty and angry, get fucking dirty and angry. Go out on your shield type shit. But I want to see them attack the interior, be aggressive on defense, crash the boards with some fucking ferocity, no easy second chance buckets, and be careful with the ball. Don't turn it over. Yeah, and that's a lot. Basically, play perfect basketball. It's that's what they need to do.
It's not easy.
But also, it's what they're capable of. I've seen them do it. When they click, they play like no other team on the in the association.
Oh, absolutely. When they're buzzing, like the first 20 games of the year, when we are the best offense like ever, like yeah, when we buzz, but the ball just does not seem to be popping the way it used to. That ball's got to move. As soon as Tatum gets doubled, that ball's got to come out. 0.3 offense. You got 3 tenths of a second. Figure out.
In the second half were brutal.
Yeah, you got 3. It gets 3 tenths offense. As you catch the ball, make a decision. You got 3 tenths of a second. You gotta drive it. You gotta kick it. What are you gonna do? Yeah. You gonna shoot it? Like, get the ball, make your decision, go. Get the ball, make your decision, go. When we were playing that way at the beginning of the year, we were unstoppable. But
now everybody but Tatum should be taking clean threes.
They pull. The first look they get, they pull. It's like it's not working. The ball's got to touch the paint before you shoot the threes.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What?
This is just very frustrating.
I'm ready to watching basketball, folks. This halftime is way too long.
Yeah.
It's now 9:46 Eastern Standard, so.
Yeah, and I'm going to set my alarm right now for 3 a.m.
Listen, I mean, it could be a blowout. We could cut this off at the third quarter because I ain't going to. If we're down like 25, 30 points in the fourth quarter, I will try to shut it off.
Yeah, I am 100% down with being a fair weather fan when I have to get up at 3 o'clock tomorrow morning to go to work.
Well, what am I gonna? I'm just gonna further get myself mad. No, like I'll just shut it off and go watch the Succession and do a Succession episode.
Yeah, I have to
And
find
go
a
to
different
bed.
pod. I have to find some different pods to listen to in the morning because
Uh,
if we get blown out, I'm not going to want to listen to a bunch of Celtics stuff tomorrow.
I mean, I tell you what, win or lose, I'm gonna need like an hour to decompress before I can even think about going to sleep.
Yeah, it's tough going to bed after a fucking bad loss.
Even if it's a nice win, it's just like I gear myself up so much just to get fucking my heart ripped out of my chest.
Yeah, let's watch the same B-roll of helicopter flying over the bay, looking at the arena that we just watched 2 minutes ago. At least I don't have to listen to Kevin Harlan, so that's positives.
Reggie Miller fucking blows.
People say that. I don't know. I've never really had that much of a problem. I've never paid that much attention to him. I like Van Gundy. Van Gundy is real smart. Knows a lot about hoops,
Which
obviously,
one?
as a coach. Oh, Stan. Sorry, we got Stan on the call tonight, not Jeff. I hate Jeff. Jeff Van
Oh.
Gundy's fucking obnoxious. He just talks about the most random ass dumb shit the whole fucking game. Him and Mark
Dude, what
Jackson.
is that? What? Who's holding the ball? Give him a tech. What is that?
I don't know. I just watched them inbound the ball. Yeah, look at all these quote unquote Heat fans. Nobody's even back in their seats after the fucking
At this point in game two, I was trying to get a glizz. I got a jumbo glizz. That's an and one bucket. Come on, man.
You want to get one of those jumbo slices of pie over there?
No, I mean it's all right. It's just the super. It's not like when it's that big, it doesn't like fucking cook all the way through, and so the tips are like it's like a skin flap almost.
It's tough to eat too. You got like two handed like.
Like do it again.
You got to tickle the back of it too. Make sure
God, please let me screen cap that. It's hilarious.
That can be our thumbnail for the video.
Celtics live game 3 reaction.
Tony Brothers call it fucking call Tony Brothers to Adam Silver over there getting the Heat in the finals.
That was funny. Oh, shit.
Positives, baby. And the TNT broadcast is just fucking up so hard too.
Why?
It's just like lagging.
Oh yeah.
1 pass, 3 airball, baby. Yay. Go team, go. Don't worry, there's no fans there to tell you yell airball at you because they're all still at the concessions. Oh, Celtics, keep playing like this. You played your last game in Boston. That'll help with traffic going home a couple nights anyways.
Wait, who keeps playing like this?
The Celtics keep playing like this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, true. God, I can't wait. I low-key can't wait. Like, Celtics can no longer hurt me.
Oh, brother, I had such high hopes for this team. They just lay down. So frustrating. It's not even like Jimmy Butler's killing you this game either. He's got 12, 4, 4, and 2. Like, he's not blowing you. He's not scoring 30.
He was pretty quiet in this game too, up until like the third and fourth quarter.
Yeah. He decided to take over, and you just lay down and let him.
God, that is insane. They just don't miss, man. That's crazy.
And let me
I
guess
don't
that
know.
they,
I don't know. Even if you played well, you could beat this team.
if they played well, they would beat this team easy. When they were playing well, they put up
I don't know,
130 a game.
bro.
They're playing good defense and putting up 130 a game. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, where's the adjustments in the second half?
I feel like also the narrative is maybe becoming a little bit disrespectful. I mean, it's been disrespectful to the Heat all year as it should have been. They were awful all year, and then they really turned it on in the playoffs, and so people rightfully doubted them. But like, at what point do we start saying the Celtics fall apart? This is the Celtics. Why aren't they doing this? They're not playing as hard. They're not doing all that. What? How about we start talking about what the Heat are doing? What are they doing? They're not missing their. They're hitting every single open look in some of the contested ones they get. Jimmy Butler's playing on fire. Like, the team is moving. Like they just feel like they move a lot more on and off
Well,
ball.
here's why you don't have that conversation because off the rip at the beginning of this podcast, we talked about how the Celtics have so much more talent than this team and that we should win this. And we were picking them in a sweep, and nobody believed in the Heat because you're a much more talented team than they are. So if you're the more talented team, it's not about what they did, it's what you didn't do. And Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown didn't show up. And the rest of Derek White and Al Horford didn't show up. Malcolm Brogdon has been bad this series. He's not helped you in any way, shape, or form. He's your sixth man of the year, legitimate sixth man of the year.
Yeah.
Like that's when it comes down to because role players are going to play well at home like this. Like they're going to hit all their threes. That's why you can't give them anything when you're in Boston. You can't give
Marcus
them any
Smart's
kind
about
of
to foul
confidence.
out.
If Marcus Smart fouls out, is he allowed to go punch Tony Brothers in the head?
Yeah, he won't be back for games 5, 4, whatever the fuck.
Well, it ain't like he's fucking played in the other games. Yeah, I mean they're gonna get up underneath Marcus Smart's skin. He might even get thrown out of this game at some point. Boy, oh boy. Jason Tatum do something challenge. Part two. Because Jesus Christ, like you're the superstar of the team and you have 9 points, I think, this game.
Number 9. Nobody can get in any rhythm. The refs have taken over the game fully. This is fucking insane. This might be the worst game of basketball I've ever seen.
I don't even know what you're supposed to do as Bam Adebayo on that. You set a hard screen, you rolled. That's what they teach you to do.
Either everything's a call or nothing's a call, guys. You can't, you can't like, come
They're
on.
gonna call it on Al on the other end. Oh my god, what a ref show! Also, why are we running plays on that side of the court when you have Jason Tatum and a one-on-one with Caleb Martin on the block on the other side of the court? I don't force feed Tatum the ball. If he doesn't want to go get it, oh, then fucking Grant Williams is gonna get facialized.
All right,
Hold him to the
Steve, start
spot,
saying your
man.
final words because this ain't gonna be pretty.
We're forcing that with Smart. Oh my god. Pull up three. Bang, bang, bang. Hey,
It's gonna
I
be
want
an
to see
early
Udonis
night.
Haslam play. I might see Udonis Haslam play in the third quarter of this game.
You're gonna get your wish, buddy.
He might hang 100 on you before fucking the fourth quarter starts.
What the hell was that? Texas Chainsaw Massacre just ran up by your window.
No, guys on fucking dirt bikes flying around fucking out here all year, all fucking night long. As soon as the fucking weather gets good here, motorcycles and dirt bikes all night long.
Oh, even worse in East Boston, they don't because they, I feel like out there you probably have to have your license, but you don't have to have a license for a moped. You hear fucking mopeds all the way up and down the street.
Yeah, I hear
Doing
those
fucking,
fuckers too.
it's fucking so annoying. It's
Yeah, it's
nuts.
fucking just. But
And then
Bennington
that,
Street
and then
still
people
trucks
fucking
so.
short pipe their cars and shit. That's fucking
Straight pipe them, yeah.
yeah, straight pipe. Yeah,
Hear all the
fucking,
backfiring and fucking pop, 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 pop.
and it's
Dude,
like a
fucking
scion.
the other day at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning, dude was doing that just the whole way down my fucking street, and then a dude on a motorcycle was following around too. I was like, it's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. You fucking people have nothing better to do.
No, no.
Oh.
Because Steve, when you invest that much in a Honda Civic, you really have to get
You
all
have
of
to
it.
let everybody know that you invested that much into a Honda Civic.
You put fucking $15,000, the equivalent value of the car, in fucking aftermarket parts on.
No, half the time it's on like a fucking 1998 Honda Civic is worth like 2 grand. And they put like a $2,000 exhaust system on a $2,000 car. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Talk about talk about fucking polishing a turd.
That's fucking shit on a shingle if I've ever fucking seen it. Oh my god, I'm gonna take a fucking shower after this game just to wash off how gross it's making me feel. Holy fuck me.
At least I'll be able to watch Succession early tonight and maybe get some reading in.
Oh, I want some of that George Clooney over there. That's what I want. Like Casamigos. What fucking well, you know what? After Tuesday, I don't have to stay up late and watch any games anymore. I get
Thank
to go right
God.
for work. Boy, this is the most nihilist fucking podcast of all time, I think.
Yeah, I mean, nihilist is not really negative; it's more like it.
I thought nihilist
Negative.
was like, yeah, nothing means anything. That's what nihilist was.
Yeah, but where no, yeah, well, right, but like the even the bad doesn't mean anything, so it's like you can't really
Uh,
feel. We feel. I don't know about you. I feel
I
awful,
I feel bad.
and it's because this matters to us.
As bad as too much to us. I've put too
Yes,
many
way too
hours.
much.
I've lost too much sleep and put too many hours into trying to enjoy this team and wishing their success, and this is how they were paying us.
Celtics are 0-10 when trailing by 20 at any point. 0-10.
Oh, they copied Al's fucking Al's shit.
Don't know what was it.
Oh yeah. Fucking Al, after he hit a three in the first game, does his whole timeout fucking shit where he tells the other coach to call a timeout, and now they're all doing that. He got teed up for it too. I think Jimmy got teed up for it, which is pretty embarrassing because they didn't tee up Al for it.
Yeah, no, this
I was
this
thinking
has
for
been a
streams.
really badly officiated game. Um, and
Can't
it's
blame
not
the
just
officials
because
when
my
the
team is
Celtics.
losing.
Yeah, I can't blame the officials when the Celtics just don't play with any fucking effort.
I think they'd be losing regardless.
I don't. I think they actually tried.
Oh no, 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 no! I think they'd be losing regardless of if the refs were, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
no matter what the refs, even if they were good.
All right, there you go. You cut the lead to 20. There you go, boys. Good job.
It's really funny being ahead of you.
Okay. Well, the lead's 23 again.
Yeah, it's really funny being ahead of you because it's like, yeah, wait until we get fucking our dicks punched in again. That's a nut shot. I don't know what Marcus could do. He's getting no help on that. He tried. He still even got there too.
Well, I mean, right now I just watch Al file fucking Bam in a bio. I guess I don't.
See how Bam. Watch how Bam Adebayo takes this ball in. This is exactly how I want Tatum to take the ball in every single time. He fucking punches that ball through, or he tries. He really tries to fucking hurt the rim.
Yeah. I mean, granted, this defense is so soft that he's getting open runs to the rim.
Ha! The Celtics are plus 15 and a half. I think I wouldn't even touch that.
We came into the game at minus 4.5 too. What a fucking 20, almost a 20 point fucking swing.
Mr. Pat Riley.
That might be the shortest podcast we ever do.
I'd have to see some serious signs of momentum in life to even think about watching this last quarter.
Yeah, I mean, I love this team, but I just can't. Shaq's over sitting with Pat
Makes
Alonzo.
sense. You did, after all, win a championship with a guy. Something as a Celtics fan, I guess we'll never know.
I don't know what this offense is.
Actually, that's not true. We do know we've won one in our lifetimes.
Yeah, it's been 15 years, and we're still holding on to it. It's getting kind of embarrassing at this point.
This is rough. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Yo, he's just turning the ball over. Celtics about to be down by 30 points, folks.
How many points we have in this fucking quarter? Didn't we have like
Not,
49 in the
Simple answer,
fucking?
not enough.
Didn't we have 49 at the half? Yeah, we have 10 points this quarter, and we're halfway through. Oh god.
Man, I'm hungry. So what am I gonna eat after this? A bullet?
I'm gonna go microdose some bleach after this.
Why just do the full macro dose, baby? Microdosing ain't gonna do nothing. It's just gonna make you feel really bad for a whole day.
It's fine. This is gonna make you feel really bad for a whole day too. So
Maybe even longer than that. 98.5. I gotta make sure I clear way, way off of 98.5. I will not be listening anytime soon. Got any good podcasts for me to listen to so I can suck up some of the workday audibly?
dude, I have no idea.
That, folks, is the sound of defeat. That's a defeated man you're seeing over there stroking his beard.
Not even fucking hunting mismatches. It's so wild. It's like if they double Tatum, you swing the ball, let him move, get it back to him on a post touch, and it's like, all right, do anything to get Tatum the ball going downhill or something. I don't know.
Somebody do something challenge. Anybody do something resembling anything challenge.
Celtics hit puberty challenge, please.
Should have tanked for one Biyama challenge. Fuck.
Oh, that would hurt so much less. I think it would hurt less to not get the #1 pick after tagging all season than it would to just shit your pants the way we're doing it right now.
I don't know, man. Imagine how bad you have to feel to beat Detroit right now. You got
They got the 2 or the 3.
They got the fucking 4 seed, didn't they?
They got the 4. They got to get like one of the twins out of there, Kentucky or
Fucking
whatever.
the Thompson twins.
Yeah, because it's gonna go fucking Vic, Scoot, I think the Thompsons one's gonna be
Brandon
the
Miller.
next two. Or
I
Brandon
don't know.
Miller.
The people they were
People say Brandon
discussing.
Miller's going too.
They were discussing it on the Ben Simmons podcast.
Bill
Who
Simmons podcast.
Oh yeah, fuck Jesus. That's the second time in 2 weeks I've done that. Um, they were talking about because it's the two pick is the Hornets and they have Lamelo, and you know why would you take Scoot when you like need a player more like Brendan Miller to fill out your roster
Yeah.
because you
And
already
you
have
already
a
have
big.
Terry too. So
But then Bill laid out an interesting case, being like, I would run with Scoot and Lamelo, like just see how that works out instead of.
yeah, Lamelo's a willing passer, and he's also a good shooter. That he can play off ball if Scoop wants to play with the ball.
And then also he's like, you could also move on from Lamelo
Yeah.
if you wanted to and try and move him for pieces because he already has the really bad, leg injury,
Hmm.
and you're not really in on his skill set as much as you are Scoots.
I think he's fun to watch, though.
Oh
Lamelo. I think he's a really
yeah,
fun player to watch.
I like the Hornet squad. I think they have a decent squad building there, and they will be even better after the draft.
Maybe they should trade Terry for something. You could probably get a decent haul for Terry.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the Lakers wanted him really bad. They could have got him, but I don't know what the Lakers had to really offer that they had left after they moved for Vanderbilt and Hachimura.
I would trade Jalen Brown for Terry Rozier.
I think you're smoking crack.
I'd be a lot happier right now if I was smoking crack. I tell you what.
You wouldn't be here, right? You'd be fucking watching the goddamn, I don't know,
I would think we
CBS
were
Nightly
recording.
News.
I would think we were recording fucking, but we weren't. Good
All right,
defense,
Steve,
boy.
your season basically over. Do you think there's any? Are they done? Are they done after the? They're gonna just fold in four.
Yeah, they're gonna fold it for. Like, look at this team.
Yeah, I mean they're down 30 points with 5 minutes left. I don't want to do the fourth quarter unless you really want to.
I am gonna take a shower, finish off the rest of the shit that I have to do to get ready for the week. And I'm gonna go cry while I drive my truck to Vermont tomorrow for about 3 hours of just tears.
I'm not gonna cry. I mean they played well for most of the season. Unfortunately, the wheels came off when you needed it the most.
I would wish they played like dog shit for most of the season and played well now.
It's gonna be interesting to see what they do this offseason or what the team looks like next season. The NBA
Hey,
is
you know
gonna go
what?
through a pretty seismic shift.
We're gonna be positive, okay? You can't be the first team in NBA history to come from down 3-0 unless you go down 3-0 first, okay? You know?
Listen, if it were to happen, I wouldn't be shocked. We've been saying on our podcast they are the more talented team. I mean, I would be shocked. Don't get me wrong, I would be shocked. But like, I would. It's not the most unbelievable thing to think could happen. you know?
Yeah, if this team was anybody else, then yeah. If this team was any team but this team, then yeah.
Oh,
I would
true.
think
Yeah.
it'd be
Well, that's the only
unbelievable.
thing that's really fucking holding them back.
This team, they hold themselves back.
Oh, they're still calling all the fouls too, which is so annoying. Just let the ass kicking commence, please. I wonder if they could review this game for ref like if they could investigate it for like referee interference or like something like that.
Oh, you
Like
know, like the Sixers did with the Celtics.
no, 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 no. I because that's not the reason why they lost. But I just think like if you're gambling, I'd be really pissed because like the bets that are gonna hit are
Oh,
gonna be nuts.
the lines that you would had to take in this game, the refs didn't affect those lines because the Celtics decided to shit their pants. Like,
Yeah, but you got scoring lines like point. Yeah, I guess you're right. But like the refs
so
are
like the
just
refs didn't
really
have Caleb Martin
awful.
hit. Caleb Martin's hit like 5, 6 threes or something like that. Like that's not the refs that did that.
And I hear
It
you.
wasn't like James Harden getting to the line 20 times in the game and then he hits his over.
Malcolm Brogdon has been really bad.
Yeah, he just does not want to be there. I think his arm is hurt. He was wearing that sleeve all day today too, or all day yesterday on the trip.
He's gimping everything. He's like not even hitting. He's like hitting in front of the rim barely.
Jalen Brown's just dribbling off his feet. I'm gonna go ISO Bam at a bio. This is gonna go well. Oh,
One of
they're
the best
doubling
rim
me. Let me go
protectors in the
towards it.
league. Uh, All right,
Some
folks. Well, considering you won't hear from us unless this goes long, this series somehow the Celtics pull their head out of their ass. We have to figure out a consistent time to film weekly, but that will be something we will do, and we will try and keep that consistent.
Yeah, keep up
Prob-
on. Maybe we do a little bit of pop culture shit or whatever, and Celtics, and give you a little half hour, 45-minute bullshit.
Def, yeah. So
I don't think that we love the Celtics, but we don't have the insider information and everything on enough to give you a half an hour podcast every week. We're not in the locker rooms or at practices or anything like that, like the rest of these guys are.
yeah. Well, let's see. What are the adjustments they got to make for Game 4?
It's the same ones that they had to make tonight that they just didn't. And that's why I don't have any faith that they do. They just have to play with a pair.
I mean, I'm serious. I don't. I'm Missoula. If I'm Missoula, I'd be really concerned with my, job security here. Just because you're getting blown out in epic proportions, in an epic fashion, and you're kind of like you kind of had a glaring deficiency all year, and you're like you said, you're a coach in the NBA. You're on borrowed time, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, this is you got to blame the players as much as the coaches on this one, though.
No, I mean,
Last
listen.
game,
Ultimately, it's the players' fault. It's like 98% the players' fault, maybe even 99.
last game I put 30% on coaching, and I put 70% on the players. But this game's all on the players. I can't blame Missoula for them giving up rim runs to Cody Zeller.
That's the thing. Even if there is like a 1% blame, it's always going to be the Occam's rate, the easiest option to just can the coach
Yeah, that's
in
always
this
going to be
league. Yeah,
Nick Nurse. You are a Boston Celtic.
I wouldn't hate that. I'd actually feel really good about that.
I would just be worried about the minutes everybody's going to play, but
Well, the way they're playing now, none of
why
the
the
starting five
fuck
and the
didn't
6 man included should get any minutes going forward.
Jalen Brown should not be playing? I don't think any
I
of
want
them
to see
should.
a lineup of Peyton Pritchard, Champagne, get Cornette in there. Fuck it, let's get nutty. Game 4.
Get Muscala in there, baby.
Muscala, a guy that we've seen almost zero playoff minutes besides the Atlanta series.
Yeah, I don't understand it either because it's not like Al's been shooting the ball well.
There was a talk at the deadline. They didn't really do anything, and we all felt good with the acquisition at the time, but they can't get nothing.
I also would have liked to see Muscala play in the regular season a little bit too. I mean, that way Al's not playing these fucking games, but oh man,
All right, you better have a fucking 31-point quarter loading because they're gonna need a fucking Hail Mary.
you can't even make a simple entry pass to the fucking roll, man.
They can't hit water falling out of a boat.
You got lucky. You can't leave Rob on a fucking island with Jimmy Butler like that for a whole possession.
It feels like they quit.
That's what I've been saying. That's what it felt like last game too. As
Tatum
soon
looks
as
fucking pissed. He looks pissed off.
if I'm Tatum, I'm just saying, give me the fucking ball. Nobody else touches the ball for the fourth quarter. I want 12 minutes of give me the fucking ball.
What if my friend Frankie said, "What if they canceled the game and called it?" Oh no, he said, "What? Imagine my no." He said, "What if they canceled this game and just pushed it to next week?" Just kidding, guys. Let's hit the rewind button, the fucking replay button. Man, a lot of people, man, a lot of people calling it early for the Celtics, being like, Celtics blog being like, "Oh, it's over." Like either Jokic or Butler will win a ring this year. Let that sink in.
I wouldn't hate that for either of those guys. I love those guys.
Listen, what? Listen to this. It's gonna be even more shocking when the Celtics pull four straight victories out of their ass and take the series, and then go in and sweep the Nuggets. I'm not giving up the ship until they fucking call it dead.
Well, here's one for you. Like you're laying down because the Heat play 48 minutes. What are you gonna do against the fucking Nuggets who do the same thing and have more skill?
I'm gonna beat their ass too, Steve. This ain't over yet.
Mike McDaniel, best coach in the AFC East. Look at that.
Really? Because he finished in second place in this AFC East,
No, I like that guy. I think he's funny.
and he got barely even fucking led into the playoffs because the Patriots almost fucking won in Buffalo.
I was gonna even say he's gonna get sacked after this year, but then I was like, oh wait, no, Rodgers didn't go to the fucking Dolphins. He went to the Jets.
Yeah, went to the Jets. Jets, Jets.
Oh, look at that. That's
They
such
might get
bad
it,
defense by the
ladies and gentlemen. They
Celtics.
might get it to under 20 before that.
You left White to cover a center by himself and didn't even send anybody to help. I'm just gonna switch that like that easy.
Marcus Smart had
Let
an
Rock-
easy bucket there, and he passed it out for the three.
They're just gonna switch that without putting any effort and let Butler just go 1-on-1. Yeah, Brown, you're sitting on the bench for a reason, bud. Yeah, Tatum's missing threes, and that's all she wrote.
Celtics down 30 going into the fourth, folks. We will not be watching.
No, I am not fucking putting myself through that bullshit. It's already 10:20 on an 8:30 start on a Sunday. Thanks, NBA. I stayed up for 2 hours for fucking shit.
Yeah, not great.
Just sick 4 hours of sleep tonight before I go to work tomorrow.
Listen, dude, they're gonna win it in 7. Let's wrap this puppy up. I've been Cody. That's been Steve. The Celtics suck, and this has been the Banner Report.
Fuck it all.
Celtics in 7. Don't give up the shit, baby.